They thought you were weak because you stopped responding. They were wrong. You didn't stop responding because you were broken. You stopped responding because you finally saw them. And the moment you saw them was the moment they lost you forever. There is a weapon more powerful than anger, more devastating than words, more dangerous than any revenge you could ever plan. It is not what you say. It is not what you do. It is what you stopped doing. You stopped explaining yourself to someone who was never listening. You stopped justifying your worth to someone who was determined to misunderstand you. You stopped reacting to chaos that was manufactured just to keep you exhausted. And in that stopping, you became the most dangerous version of yourself. Here is the dark truth about narcissists that nobody talks about. They do not want love. They want reaction. Love is boring to them. Peace is invisible to them. But chaos? Chaos is their oxygen. They need you to scream so they can play the victim. They need you to cry so they can feel powerful. They need you to beg so they can say no. Your reaction is their supply. Your pain is their validation. Your confusion is their entertainment. And the worst part? They never planned to stop. This was not a phase. This was not a misunderstanding. This was a system designed to keep you spinning, explaining, apologizing for things you never did, until you went silent. I need you to feel something right now. I need you to remember the nights you spent wondering what you did wrong. The mornings you woke up anxious before you even opened your eyes. The moments you stared at your phone waiting for an explanation that never came. You were not crazy. You were not too sensitive. You were not impossible to love. You were being drained by someone who needed you empty so they could feel full. And you survived it. Not because they stopped, but because you chose yourself when the world voted against you. Now let me show you why they are panicking. When you went silent, you took back the one thing they could never control, your attention. And without your attention, they are nothing. They have no audience for their performance, no target for their projection, no supply for their emptiness. This is why they send fake apologies. This is why they manufacture crises to pull you back in. This is why they tell everyone you are the problem now that you are gone. Because your silence is not absence. Your silence is a mirror. And for the first time in their life, they have to look at themselves. And they hate what they see. There is a law in this universe that they never taught you. The less you explain yourself, the more powerful you become. Silence is not empty. Silence is full of answers. When you stop defending your boundaries become unbreakable. When you stop proving your worth becomes undeniable. When you stop reacting to their chaos becomes irrelevant. This is not philosophy. This is physics. Energy flows where attention goes. And when you withdraw your energy from those who drain it, they collapse. This is who you are now. Not the person who begs to be understood. Not the person who breaks to be fixed. Not the person who explains to be accepted. You are the person who observes without reacting, who listens without absorbing, who walks away without announcing. You are not cold. You are conserved. You are not distant. You are protected. You are not broken. You are rebuilt. Let me be clear about something. They did not leave you. You outgrew them. They did not discard you. They lost the only person who ever truly saw them. And now they watch from a distance, as your silence becomes a roar they cannot ignore. They know. They know that you are not coming back. They know that you are not explaining anymore. They know that their games no longer work on someone who has mastered the art of indifference. You are not their victim. You are their lesson. You owe no one an explanation for your evolution. You do not owe them your story. You do not owe them your pain. You do not owe them the satisfaction of watching you struggle. Your growth is private. Your power is silent. Your victory needs no announcement. Let them wonder. Let them speculate. Let them tell their version of why you left. Because the real reason is between you and the person you became when you chose yourself. I am proud of you, not for what you survived, but for what you refused to become. You could have turned cold. You could have become cruel. You could have played their game. But you didn't. You chose silence over revenge. You chose peace over chaos. You chose yourself over their illusion. And that is the most powerful choice you will ever make. Now I have one word for you. Comment it below. Silent power. Let them see how many of us chose silence. Let them know we are not broken. We are building. Subscribe if you are done explaining. Like if this reached your soul. Share if someone else needs to hear this. This is Chaos Motivation. And you are just getting started.